When I think of the Dragon Ball franchise, one thing comes to mind. Don't know why I'm saying that, you guys wouldn't know. It's actually training. So today, we're going to be training like Goku. Yeah, that's it. Okay everyone, thanks for watching. Nah, I'm playing. Let me explain my logic for this. Now Goku, before anything, isn't a bodybuilder, he's a fighter. I'm sure he wanted to build some muscle, but I'm just making it clear, this is not the primary goal. However, unlike Goku, I'm going to adapt it a little bit to include, all the muscle groups, because, let's be real, he defo skips leg day.
Dang.
Although, I would too if I could fly, to be fair, but that doesn't change the fact he skips leg day. One thing I want to note is that Goku mostly focuses on bodyweight exercises, or like weighted calisthenics, so weighted pull-ups, weighted push-ups, stuff like that. He's Goku, he's a beast, mate. Imagine doing regular push-ups as Goku. Crazy. So this workout is mainly going to consist of push-ups, squats, pull-ups, and the last thing I'm going to say is this is definitely an advanced workout. I'm going to try and include some easier versions of the exercises, but if you want to do the full Goku workout, it's not going to be easy. Alright, that's my logic. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do with this training plan is, identify Goku's best body parts, his strengths. Okay, from the front, just to look at the chest, we can tell push-ups, chest-based exercises are going to be very important. We can also see that he's got them absolute boulder shoulders, come on now, big arms, a nice wide back, and some good, well-developed lats for that V-taper, and some great abs, obviously because he does a lot of sit-ups and the low body fat percentage. You also need the diet for the low body fat percentage, but that can be another video, not today, man. Legs on the other hand, we've already mentioned it ain't Goku's strong suit, but we can train them, just not as much, or you can retire from training them altogether. Listen, I know I have.
Damn!
Okay, for Goku, I'll arrange the workout into like a pseudo upper body training plan, okay? So let me just throw it on screen for you guys, okay? Basically, it's like the standard upper-lower split, but instead of it being 3 times in a week, it'll be 2 times a week, and then having 2 sessions focusing on fighting. So basically like shadow boxing, sparring, that type of thing, hitting the heavy bag. And no, this does not include firing kamehamehas, okay? Not that type of fighting. Haha, what a funny joke. So each muscle group will be hit 2 times a week, and there will be 1 rest day each week. So let me break it down for you, Mark. The different sessions, starting with the upper body, because come on now, that's the important one. Okay, so this upper body session will take around an hour to an hour 20 to complete. The start of the session will be where all the big compound calisthenics movements happen. So when your muscles are fresh, the big movements. So starting off with weighted pull-ups to properly target them lats and build a nice wide back, okay? This will be with the supinated or neutral grip, okay? So it could be either one of the two. And it will be either with a weighted vest or with additional plates added as like a chain, okay? You want to do a warm-up set and then work out a weight that you can do around 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps for, because this will, work more endurance like Goku does, okay, but obviously it'll still build muscle, okay. Between each set you want to take like roughly a 1-minute break, 2-minute break to recover and give your maximum effort for the next set, okay. So between each exercise take another 1-minute break. Yeah, so we'd only take the 1-minute break because in this workout routine I've planned it so you won't have to do the same muscle group back to back, okay. So it'll be like back then chest type thing. So yeah, 1-minute break, okay? Forgot to mention, guys, if you can't do weighted pull-ups, just do regular pull-ups. If you can't do regular pull-ups, use like a band, alright? But like I said, this is an advanced workout, so ideally you need to be strong enough to do weighted pull-ups, okay? Next up, we're going to be doing weighted dips, as in like between 2 parallel bars, not like a straight bar dip. If you want to do it slower on the way down and then up again. Again, we're going to be working for around 10 to 12 reps, 3 working sets with a warm-up set, 2 minutes between each, okay? If you're too weak, just do the non-weighted version, that's simple as that, okay? This exercise is going to target chest and triceps, okay? Our next exercise will be one that Goku does a lot in his training, handstand push-ups, okay? Another big calisthenics exercise. If you're a freak of nature, try adding some weight, but I will not be recommending you lot to do this. 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps. This will work your shoulders. Unless you're like Chris Herrera, I don't really see you lot being able to do it, to be honest with you. Instead, if you can't do regular handstand push-ups, which there's no shame in not being able to do them, pike push-ups is a calisthenics option for you lot to do, okay? Since this is a mainly calisthenics workout. If you don't want to do that, if you think it's goofy or whatever, just do shoulder press. Our next exercise would be one that Goku would definitely do if he was a real life character and Akira Tomiyama thought of this exercise: weighted chin-ups, not to be confused with the pull-ups, okay? So this is a supinate grip to work the biceps. What we want to do for this, again the same rep range, 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps, and this will work biceps as well as a bit more of your back, which, you know, is very important for the Goku physique. I mean, we saw his arms, they're pretty big, okay?
Oh my god! Wow!
For feelings, we're going to work on decline push-ups, okay? These can be weighted as well, doesn't have to be weighted if you can't do them, and you want to do 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. So decline push-ups will work the upper chest, which, you know, is the better looking part in my opinion, and I don't see the point in doing regular push-ups if we're doing decline. So we're doing decline push-ups, working the upper chest, and add weight so to the point that 8 to 12 reps is difficult, okay? So you do that. That can be with like a backpack, you know, with some weight plates in it, you know, there could be a lot of things, okay? For the next exercise, we are going to be doing what I like to call a calisthenics row. So it's like a mid-row but with a calisthenics bar. Since this is a calisthenics workout, you can just replace it with a regular row, a mid-row horizontally, if you don't have a calisthenics park near you. And would you like to guess the rep range for this one?
Let's play guess the rep range.
Is it A, B, or C? You lot let me know, man. Let's see if you can guess. If you said C, then you're correct. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Psych!
Nah, I'm kidding, boys. I say. And that last 2 exercises, these will need weights, I'll be honest with you. Now, in fairness, I know I said that this will be a mostly calisthenics workout, but at the end of the day, the title is training like Goku, not a calisthenics athlete, so we can put some weights in there, don't worry. Chest fly for the pecs, I'd say, and that raises for the mid delts to just make it look wider. Okay, so to summarize, weighted pull-ups, weighted dips, handstand push-ups, pike push-ups, or like shoulder press, weighted chin-ups, calisthenics row or a mid-row, chest fly, and lat raises. Okay, we're on legs now, and Goku may skip legs, but on this channel we are not skipping legs. That is not a good look. First exercise is going to be weighted pistol squats. If you're unable to do these, just do weighted like jump squats, because you know you got to work on that explosivity. You know, as a fighter, I like to train in antagonistic pairs. Basically, what I like to do, I touched on this previously, I like to train one muscle and the exact opposite muscle, the antagonist, straight after. Basically, this allows one muscle to rest while I'm training the other muscle. We've just trained the quads with those pistol squats. We're gonna have to move on to the hamstring, the hammies. We use leg curls, okay, which can be either weights or calisthenics. There's a calisthenics version on screen now, and there'll be a weights version on screen now. I mean, Goku don't train legs, so for this one, use weights, it don't matter. Okay, next exercise I want you lot to do is calf raises. Oh! I mean, I don't know why, to be honest with you, because I don't care about calves. You lot might care about calves, but I really don't. But
Yes, I've included them, just to say that I've included them.
we want to train every muscle in the leg. Of course, for the glutes, you can just do some more squats, right? Okay, we've done the bulk of our nice compound exercises. We always got to do them first. Now, if you want to develop some nice feathered quads, like on screen, what you want to do is leg extensions. Right, now for the simplest day of them all, people, the fighting day. Right, on this day, all I want you lot to do is a nice little shadow boxing routine. You can get one off YouTube. I'm not really someone who makes shadow boxing routines. I'm not that deep into it. I've done a bit of sparring and that, but you just get one off YouTube from someone who's more knowledgeable. I'll link one in the description. What I also like to do is visualize like a mental fight. So think of someone that you know that you've sparred with before, or that you could potentially spar, or you could see yourself fighting a close fight, and just envision how you'd fight them, how you'd spar. Right, and also if you can find a sparring partner with some gloves, then you lot should definitely do that. 3 rounds, 2-minute rounds, because I don't imagine you lot got crazy cardio like that. You might, but I doubt it. But hey, don't get angry in the comments, because I know what people are like. The thing you can do is a bit of cardio at top, so I suggest a simple 5k run. You know, do that twice a week. Try and improve your time, try and break the limits like Goku. That's what I suggest for cardio and fighting. there we go, that's the end of the video. That's it. It's a little fun little idea I wanted to try. Let me know if you enjoyed it. I might make it a series, you know. We could do Piccolo training, because that brother never stops training. He's always meditating and aura farming. We've also got Vegeta, you know, there's a lot of things we could do. Please note, a lot of this stuff isn't than Goku would do, because I wanted to make this workout somewhat viable long term, since Goku isn't exactly an optimal lifter. And, you know, I don't really want you lot walking around with exact imbalances. And for the reason I was gone, yeah, basically, I was in this cave. I had exams, something in the UK called GCSEs. It's kind of important, you know, so I had to lock in. That's why, okay? Well, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, please.